Welcome to Meaningful Activities to Generate Interesting Classrooms. Section 3, Part 1, The Power of Debriefing. Activity-based learning is very engaging and interactive. However, if the activities we do are meaningful, they have a strong connection to content and are used to deepen understanding. If we want students to make connections to content that impact learning, we must use debriefing as an essential component of our teaching practice. Debriefing is a research-based strategy that should never be overlooked. Please locate page 53, The Power of Debriefing, and read the introductory paragraphs, highlighting points that are relevant to you. Teachers have a tendency to skip debriefing or minimize it in the interest of time. However, research shows that debriefing helps students make sense of what they did during an activity and how it connects to content. Debriefing signals to the brain that the information is important and should be retained and remembered for future use. Debriefing has three distinct components: make connections to the curriculum, make connections to the skills of life, and make connections to the questions for life thinking skills. Now, please locate page 54, the three components of debriefing, and remove The Power of Debriefing from your course folder. The card in your course folder is for your use when you return to the classroom. It has specific examples of each of these types of debriefing. Work individually and review the three columns on this chart. Jot down your thoughts, comments, and questions as it relates to each of these types of debriefing. You may have realized that the activity assets listed at the end of each activity delineates these three components so you know which to focus on and debrief. What thoughts, comments, and questions emerged as you discussed the concept of debriefing? Do you usually take time to make connections between your activity and the content? Have you ever considered debriefing the skills of life and questions for life? Do you, unfortunately, skip this step because students are so hesitant to participate in discussion? Could you debrief like you do in class, where you share with a partner before sharing with the entire class? If students do not debrief skills of life or questions for life, will students know that they possess the ability to use those skills? Please go to Canvas, Modules, Section 3, Part 1, The Power of Debriefing. Use the following information for this next activity: Stimulating Curiosity, page 49. Challenging Assumptions, Pair in a Bottle, page 50. Searching for Alternatives, Comparing Three Items, page 51. Use the editable Google Doc. Write 2 debriefing questions that correlate to the content. Use 2 of the 3 question types listed on page 54. Respond to at least 2 of your classmates' debriefing questions in the discussion area. Remember, debriefing is a powerful instructional strategy used by master teachers. Debriefing cements learning and makes activities meaningful and content-oriented. Remember to use the Power of Debriefing card in your course folder when you return to the classroom. This concludes Section 3, Part 1, The Power of Debriefing. Please continue to Modules, Section 3, Part 1, Unlocking Curiosity and Creativity, Course Portfolio, and Future Preparations.